So a recent article has come out by the Portugal News showing that property prices in Portugal have risen by 9.8% in the last year. So are we in a bubble, and is it going to burst anytime soon? Let's find out. So let's discuss the first reason why the Portuguese property market is seeing this kind of growth. Now, the first reason is because there are not many amazing places to live in the world right now. The US, Britain, the rest of Europe all have their problems, and Portugal is a very stable, safe country. That's why it is ranked 7th on the Global Peace Index in 2024, testament to its internal safety and external safety in terms of the international environment. As you can see, there are many wars and dangerous things that are happening in the world, and Portugal is tucked in the corner of Europe and a very neutral country that is not looking to get into any trouble or any controversy with other countries. So if you are relocating for retirement or with a family, then it is a fantastic place to do so, because you know you're going to be able to have a safe, high quality of life here with beautiful weather, incredible food, surrounded by nice, friendly people. What more could you possibly want? Now, the cost of living can be quite low in Portugal if you're living by the Portuguese way, so to speak. If you go to restaurants, you can get incredibly cheap meals. Go to grocery stores, you can get fantastic organic produce done by local Portuguese farmers for very, very cheap compared to other Western countries. So this means you can have a higher quality of life and live more luxury on a lower budget here in Portugal, which is just a positive overall. You also have some fantastic residency options that lead into citizenship. So you can be a resident of the EU, and you can then be a citizen of the EU 5 years after becoming a resident. That is a fantastic scheme that allows you to move freely within the Schengen area and give you access to many, many more benefits. But the main underlying reason for the Portuguese property market growing at that 9.8% is because of the supply and demand. Now, there is so much demand coming into Portugal looking to purchase properties all throughout in many different regions, and there is a lack of supply. Now, if you do look on sites like Idealista and bigger portals, you'll see tens of thousands of properties up for sale. But this doesn't paint the true picture. When we look for our clients at a 3-bedroom penthouse apartment in Lisbon, that's exactly what they're looking for. There are very, very few options on the market. So they only have a few things to pick from. So we have to get quite creative to find the perfect property for them. Or if they're looking for a large estate in the Algarve, there's not so many that fit their criteria. So when you come into like the small little details of what you really want, there's not that much. And that's why some properties in certain areas, with the right specs and details, they catch a very pretty penny and you can get a great premium on them. This is an important thing to consider when you're investing or relocating as well. So do I think we're in a bubble? We've been hearing about this Portuguese bubble is going to burst for the past 3 years now, and nothing has happened, but the prices have been steadily increasing and rapidly increasing. Now, if you have been put off about buying property here because you are worried about this bubble bursting, then I wouldn't be so worried about that. I actually don't believe we're in a bubble. Like I mentioned before, with all the other problems that are happening in other countries, and there being barely any countries in the world right now that really offer the quality of life that Portugal does and the other incentives that it has, I don't believe that Portugal is going to slow down. I still think there's going to be massive demand coming in consistently. I do believe that we're going to plateau in the growth and raise steadily, which I think is actually important overall. The Portuguese are doing the right things. They seem to have the right government in place that has incentives and has structured it well for Portuguese nationals and international expats looking to move. So if you are interested in purchasing property right now, I believe that it is a fantastic choice, and the sooner the better in my opinion. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball, so anything can happen, but I do not believe that we are in a property bubble. I'm on the ground doing real estate every single day. I know what's going on, and it just doesn't seem that way. If you're looking for a fantastic investment or looking to relocate with your family or just yourself, it's important to decide on the best location and property. So if you are interested in hearing more about that, you can go to our website, portugalbuyers.com, or book a call with me in the link below. I look forward to seeing you there, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.